Yo, get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Goes up for the layup. Wade makes an easy basket. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Fading from mid-range. Whoa, great D. No hesitation for that shot. That's just way too easy. Gordon setting a screen. That's a nice dish. Pulls up from mid-range, knocks it down. Create space with the crossover. Leonard with the steal, fires away. Leonard, 3 points off the board. The game is tied. Wide open for a three, knocks down the three. With a rim-rattling dunk. Going for the dunk with the rack attack. An open mid-range. Leonard hits it. Rises up, scores with a dunk. What an incredible assist. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. We're back to even now. A good look for three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. A clever fake. Shot clock about to expire. Open look. Missed it. Shoots a fader. Shot is good. Watch out for the dunk. Gordon throws down a ferocious slam. It's a brand new ball game from now. Go Leonard with the block. The defender is shaking off on that one. Forced the opponent to stop. To the paint, Leonard. Pure dominance on display right there. The shot is contested. Better slow it down now. Pump fakes. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. An open three on the way. Wade drains the three-pointer. Another lead change in this heated game. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. That shot was contested. A forced shot and missed. The Capella, perfect timing on that block. Uncontested three-pointer. Wade, defenders are gonna have a hard time now. A wide open three. There's still time for miracles. No good from the three-point line. Fires one off. The touch isn't quite there today. Going for the dunk. Leonard with the posterizer. Cut down. 4, 3. Quick hands on that strip. 2, 1. The Capella block. At the buzzer. What a shot.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Wins the opening tip. Wide open for a three. The shot bounces off the rim. That's some solid defense. Leonard, an explosive finish at the rim. Excellent pass. Giannis making a statement with that block. Not much time left now with the heavy slam, and we're all tied up. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The three is good. Curry just ignored the defense. A clever pass. A failed drive attempt. A good look for three. Some tough luck there on the three. That That's a nice dish. Pump fakes. Time is running out. Davis just casually drops it in. Blows by the D, fires away. You should never leave Curry open like that. The defender cannot keep up. Shoots from right under the rim. Davis lays it up and in. Cannot shake off the defender. Giannis throws the hammer down. What an incredible assist. Rises up. Davis with a jaw-dropping dunk. Blows by the D. Wow, that was way too easy. That's a quick release. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Uncontested three-pointer. Leonard, what a beautiful three. The defender cannot keep up. Some tight defense here. Shot clock winding down. An open three on the way. Curry drains the three-pointer. Oh my goodness, what a move. Giannis running the pick and roll. Giannis with an effortless dunk. A clever pass. Fires away. Curry with a circus three-point shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. Giannis finishes with a commanding slam. Great defense. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. With a rim-rattling dunk. Elevates. Giannis with a jaw-dropping dunk. With a well-timed pick. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. We got ourselves a tight ball game. A tough three-pointer. Hits it over defense. That's tough. Tie game. The pressure is on. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Curry makes a tough three. A good look for three. Curry. What a beautiful three. It's all square now. What a game. Sets a solid screen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Here comes the supermodel, Giannis, with an effortless dunk. One. Launches on top of defense. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. Create space with the crossover. Fakes the shot. Harden finding his rhythm, not feeling it from beyond the arc. Wide open for a three. Hard. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Leonard, that's a clean block. Great defense. Watch out for the dunk. Tatum with the heavy slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. Somebody give them a map. Hard, hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A wide open three. No good from the three-point line. Excellent pass. Blows by the D. Leonard throws the hammer down. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Launches a quick shot. Tatum. 3 points off the board. Tight defense right there. The defender is shaking off on that one. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. James Harden drains the J. To the paint, Gordon finishes with a commanding slam. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Create space with the crossover. Cannot shake off the defender. Gordon just takes the ball away. An open three on the way. Curry will hit that shot 24/7. The game is tied. Quickly takes it to the rim. Hard. Nails the two-pointer. Leonard blocks the shot. Elevates. Gordon throws down a ferocious slam. We're back to even now. The defender cannot keep up. Fires one off. Rodman secures the two-pointer. A wide open shot sinks the basket. And we're all tied up. Double step back three from the pier. Rises up. Rodman with the rack attack. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry knocks down the three. And they take the lead. possession matters now. Harden finding his rhythm, not feeling it from beyond the arc. Hardman with a big-time block. Time is running out. Curry, a quick shot off the catch. Curry with the triple, 3 more points for his team. Cut down, the ball is stopped. 3, 2, 1. And this one is in the books. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on.
Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. Rises up. Durant just casually drops it in. Pulls up from mid-range, sinks the basket, and we're all tied up. Hardman with the block. Uncontested three-pointer, that's just way too easy. Some tight defense here. A failed drive attempt. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. A wide open shot. Missed it. A clever pass. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. What an incredible assist. Cannot shake off the defender. Davis with a well-timed pick. Not much time left now. Great defense, and it's a shot clock violation. A wide open three. What a beautiful three. Kind of forced that one. Not a smart play. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. Wide open for a three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Pump fakes. A good look for three. Thompson shoots and Thompson hits. That blocks the shot. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That's a bad shot. Fires away. No good from the three-point line. Create space with the crossover. An open mid-range. Shot is good. Open look. Durant knocks it down. That's a nice dish. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Blows by the D. The defender is shaking off on that one. Better slow it down now. With the great anticipation, I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. A clever fake. That's some solid defense. Fakes the shot. A wide open three. 3 points off the board. That's his shot. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from 3. No. Gets a good look. Hits it. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Fires one off. The D was too tight on that shot. Quickly takes it to the rim. Tatum nails the two-pointer. A tough shot. The defense was all over that shot. Wallace, an explosive finish at the rim. A fadeaway jumper. Malone secures the two-pointer. No hesitation for that shot. Lewinsky hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A big basket. They got the lead. Wide open for a three. Tatum knocks down the three. Another lead change in this heated game. Malone sends it away. A good look for three. Hard drains the three-pointer. A long-range three-pointer. You won't be making that shot every day. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Fires away. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Oh my goodness, what a move. Double step back three from the pier. Launches on top of defense. An off-balance shot, no good. Time is running out. Pulls up from mid-range, sinks the basket. To the bank, Jared Jackson Jr. with a jaw-dropping dunk. Harden finding his rhythm. Harden, what a beautiful three. That's a quick release. Lewinsky, 3 points off the board. Goes up for the layup. Tatum buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Cannot shake off the defender. That's too far out. Lewinsky, spectacular shooting performance. Tatum running the pick and roll. An open mid-range. Malone knocks it down. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Pump fakes. They're leading by a large margin. Shot clock winding down. Lewinsky knocks down the three. Excellent pass. Double step back three from the pier. Hard drains the three-pointer. Launches a quick shot. That's a bad shot. Harden with an unselfish play. Uncontested three-pointer. Tatum. That's just way too easy. Shoots from way downtown. That's to be expected. Cut down. 4. Elevates. Wallace throws the hammer down. 3, 2, 1. Force the opponent to stop. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Gains the first possession. Fakes the shot. Russ stops and pops. Westbrook, shot is good. Shoots a fader. The touch isn't quite there today. An open 3 on the way. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Shot clock about to expire. A clever fake. Giannis on the drive. Giannis. Pure dominance on display right there. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Fakes the shot. A wide open 3. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Uncontested 3-pointer. Some tough luck there on the 3. Not much time left now. A wide open shot. Hits it. That's a nice dish. He's so crafty with the ball. The defender cannot keep up. Wide open for a three. No good from the three-point line. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes for a fadeaway. Shot clock winding down. Blows by the D. Shot clock about to expire. Fading from mid-range. A fourth shot and missed. A good look for three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Watch out for the dunk. Throws down a ferocious slam. Oh my goodness, what a move. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Westbrook. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A clever fake. Time is running out. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. He did not just miss that. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. Here comes the supermodel, Giannis, with an effortless dunk. And that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. The floor is looking slippery out there. Open look, secures the two-pointer. Going for the dunk. Leonard finishes with a commanding slam. It's a brand new ball game from now. Create space with the crossover. Pump fakes. Not much time left now. A contested shot. Whoa, great D. The defender cannot keep up. What an incredible assist. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Flawless. Scores with a dunk. Goes up with strength. Rodney makes an easy basket. The game is tied. Oh my goodness, what a move. Rises up. Leonard with the rack attack. An open three on the way. Knocks down the three. That player gives them the lead. Launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. Wallace with the heavy slam. And they take the lead. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Shot clock about to expire. Fires away. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. That's a slick move. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Shot clock winding down. Gets a good look. Hits it. Another lead change in this heated game. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Wide open for a three. Jared Jackson Jr. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Create space with the crossover. That's a deep three. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Pump fakes. A fadeaway jumper. Nice D on that play. Uncontested three-pointer. Some tough luck there on the three. The defender is shaking off on that one. Jared Jackson Jr. with the steal. A wide open shot. Missed the open shot. Rodman throws the hammer down. Goes for a fadeaway. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Going for the dunk. Leonard with the rim rattling dunk. Fires away. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A long range three-pointer. You won't be making that shot every day. Step back and pops. Jared Jackson Jr. drains the three-pointer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The defender cannot keep up. Cut down. 4, 3, to the paint. Leonard with an effortless dunk. Two, 1. That's too far out. And that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. An open mid-range secures the two-pointer. That's some solid defense. A failed drive attempt. Excellent pass. Launches on top of defense. Time is running out. Better slow it down now. Fakes the shot. A successful contest by the defender. A forced shot and missed. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. A good look for three. What a beautiful three. And they take the lead. Blows by the D. Great defense. An open three on the way. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. A big basket. They got the lead. A clever pass. Create space with the crossover. Fading from mid-range. That's just way too easy. That player gives them the lead. A clever fake. Gets a good look. Thompson sinks the basket, and they take the lead. Just too quick for the defense. That shot was contested. Whoa, great D. The defender is shaking off on that one. Fakes the shot. Shot clock winding down. Wide open for a three. Missed an opportunity there. Pump fakes. That's a clean block. Uncontested three-pointer. Westbrook. 3 points off the board. A big basket. They got the lead. Fires away. Thompson hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Another lead change in this heated game. Blows by the D. Elevates. Scores with a dunk. That player gives them the lead. Out of the bio. Setting the pick. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. What an incredible assist. A wide open three. 3 points off the board. A big basket. They got the lead. There's still time for miracles. Watch out for the dunk. With the right attack, it's all square now. What a game. The Sid shot. Shoots with conviction. Thompson hits a contested three. Shoots a fader. That's a bad shot. That's a nice dish.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulls up from mid-range, and that concludes our game. And there it is, a big win for them. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Duck City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Some tight defense here. Driving for a layup, and then lead with the layup. Excellent pass. A close range shot. Jokic just walks in and adds 2 to the scoreboard. We're back to even now. Going for the dunk. Just casually drops it in. Jokic sets the screen. Leonard with a hard strip. Goes for a fadeaway. Leonard knocks it down. Cannot shake off the defender. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Elevates. Wade with the heavy slam. Shoots from right under the rim. Jokic has all sorts of ways to finish. Attacking the basket. Wade lays it up and in. That's some solid defense. Sets a solid screen. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes up for the layup. Nowinski lays it in. Now that's too easy. A difficult mid-range shot. Not a smart play. Leonard gets the seal. From right under the basket, and B puts it up and in. Jokic draws the D and kicks it out. That's a big body setting the pick. A good look for 3. Steph Curry knocks down the 3 with poise. Rises up. Wade! An explosive finish at the rim. Shoots from right under the rim. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Open look. Wade. Shot is good. Great defense. Jokic sets the screen. Uncontested three-pointer. Steph Curry. That's just way too easy. The defender cannot keep up. Wide open for a 3. And B ready to protect the paint. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Goes up with strength, and B puts it up and in. That's a deep 3. That's to be expected. A clever fake. A large deficit to overcome with precious little time remaining. Blows by the D, between the legs, step back 3. Launches on top of defense. That was not a good chance. Leonard, quick hands on that strip, gets a good look, sinks the basket. A close range shot. Jokic makes an easy basket. my goodness, what a move. The defender is shaking off on that one. Cut down. 3, 2. Create space with the crossover. And that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Watch out for the dog, Wallace, with the posterizer. The defender cannot keep up. A wide open 3. Some Luka magic on display right there. And they take the lead. A failed drive attempt. Wow, that was way too easy. A good look for 3. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Wallace, an explosive finish at the rim. Another lead change in this heated game. An open 3 on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. Not much time left now. Such a smart pass from Doncic. The defender is dropped. Fires away. Knocks down the 3. That player gives them the lead. To the paint, Wallace scores with a dunk. It's a brand new ball game from now. Some tight defense here. Kaminga finishes with a commanding slam. Fakes it, didn't shoot, just takes the ball away. Wide open for a 3. Doncic stays hot from the 3. Shoots from way downtown. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. A clever fake. A wide open three. Some Luka magic on display right there. Wallace setting a screen. That's some solid defense. The shot is contested. The D was too tight on that shot. Just casually drops it in. That's too far out. Dodge it from way outside. I can't believe it. Fires away. Drains the three-pointer. Uncontested three-pointer. What a beautiful three. That's a deep three. You won't be making that shot every day. Wallace with the heavy slam. Great defense. A wide open shot. Kuminga knocks it down. A failed drive attempt. Blows by the D. A good look for three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Create space with the crossover. With a hard strip. An open three on the way. 3 points off the board. Kuminga running the pick and roll. A clever pass. Attacking the basket. Dodge. Nails the two-pointer. Uncontested three-pointer. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Kuminga with an effortless dunk. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Durant nails the three with the contest. Elevates. Kuminga with the rack attack.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Going for the dunk. Wallace scores with a dunk. Cut down. 4. An open three on the way. Doncic stays hot from the three. 2, 1. And that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Shoots with conviction. A missed attempt from three. No. The defender is shaking off on that one. The defender cannot keep up. The defense was all over that shot. Fakes the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Jared Jackson Jr. knocks down the three. Oh my goodness, what a move. Pump fakes. The defender cannot keep up. A fadeaway jumper, Leonard. Shot is good. Fakes it, didn't shoot. That's a nice dish. Flawless. Just denies the shot. Shot clock about to expire. A wide open three. Curry drains the three-pointer. The defender is shaking off on that one. Setting the pick. Leonard with the rack attack. Blows by the D. Rises up. Elijah Warren with the heavy slam. Fading from mid-range. Nice D on that play. Pulls up from mid-range. Hits it. Pump fakes. Watch out for the dunk. Elijah Warren with an effortless dunk. Cannot shake off the defender. Create space with the crossover. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Shoots a fader. The defense was all over that shot. Wallace throws the hammer down. Fakes it, didn't shoot. He's so crafty with the ball. Jared Jackson Jr., an explosive finish at the rim. A fadeaway jumper. Whoa, great lead. Wallace just casually drops it in. Big time block. Wide open for a three. Curry with the triple. 3 more points for his team. Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes for a fadeaway. Secures the 2-pointer. Watch out for the dunk. Elijah Warren with an effortless dunk. The defender cannot keep up. A contested shot, not a smart play. A tough 3-pointer. Defense was all over. Excellent pass. An open mid-range. Jared Jackson Jr. knocks it down. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Fires away. Defense needs to be better now. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. Flawless with the big rejection. Launches on top of defense. Better slow it down now. Wallace with a jaw-dropping dunk. Sends it away. With the great anticipation, cut down. 4, 3, shoots a fader. Leonard sinks the basket. We got ourselves a tie. One shoots from way downtown. This one isn't over yet. Overtime is on the way. Tip-off is next. Wallace sets a solid screen. Jared Jackson Jr. with the block. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. Rises up, just casually drops it in. Blows by the D. Uncontested three-pointer. Curry doing what Curry does. They've turned the tables. Wallace setting a screen. Wide open for a three. That's just way too easy. They pull one back.
3, 4.
A clever fake. Fakes the shot. Leonard, quick hands on that strip. From right under the basket. Wallace lays it in. Now that's too easy. Cut down. 4, 3, fires away. You should never leave Curry open like that. 2, 1. The defender is shaking off on that one. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game.
Yo. Get ready. Keep it on, keep it on. Keep it on, keep it on. Come on.
The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. Jared Jackson Jr. just denies the shot. A wide open three. Doncic stays hot from the three. Elevates. Wiggins with a ferocious slam. A clever pass. To the paint. Throws the hammer down. Some tight defense here. The defender cannot keep up. An open three on the way. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. We're back to even now. A long-range three-pointer is too hard to make a shot from that distance. Open look, Malone, shot is good. What an incredible assist. Time is running out. Nice D on that play. A good look for three. The touch isn't quite there today. Fires away. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Wide open for a three. Some Luka magic on display right there. Another lead change in this heated game. Shoots with conviction. A missed attempt from three. No. Wow, that was way too easy. Pump fakes. Shot clock by to Doncic. Blocks the shot. A good look for three. Doncic stays hot from the three. Elevates. Wiggins throws down a ferocious slam. Doncic finds the open man. An open three on the way. Some tough luck there on the three. Gasol, an explosive finish at the rim. The defender is shaking off on that one. DeRozan hits it. Gasol with a well-timed pick. Full athleticism on display for Wiggins right there. Uncontested three-pointer. Some Luka magic on display right there. Jared Jackson Jr., that's a clean block. They're leading by a large margin. What an incredible assist. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. A good look for three. Doncic. What a beautiful three. Jared Jackson Jr. with a big-time block. Pulls up from mid-range. Malone secures the two-pointer. Cut down. 4. Tight defense right there. 3. That's a deep 3. 1. Hits him from the parking lot. And that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Cannot shake off the defender. Rises up. Gasol scores with a dunk. A fadeaway jumper. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. A wide open three. No good from the three-point line. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. Uncontested three-pointer. Whew, missed an opportunity there. Time is running out with the heavy slam. The game is tied. A failed drive attempt. Gasol setting a screen. Fires away. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. That's a quick release. What a beautiful three. And we're all tied up. Gets a good look. Gasol sinks the basket. Rodman setting the pick. Oh no, I don't want to see that miss again. Rodman lays it up and in. The game is tied. Gasol sets a solid screen. 3 points off the board. That's some solid defense. Excellent pass. An open three on the way. Drains the three-pointer. It's a brand new ball game from now. That's a nice dish. Not much time left now. Gasol with the right attack. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. Fires one off. Some tough luck there on the three. No hesitation for that shot. Knocks down the three. A big basket. They got the lead. Gasol running the pick and roll. A good look for three. The touch isn't quite there today. With a well-timed pick. An open three on the way. Leonard. That's just way too easy. That player gives them the lead. Wide open for a three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now, and they take the lead. Watch out for the dunk with an effortless dunk. Another lead change in this heated game. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Drains the three-pointer. They got the lead. What a game. That's too far out. Spectacular shooting performance. And they're back on top. The ball is stopped. Shot clock winding down. Launches a quick shot. Cut down. Rodman. Shot is good. They've turned the tables. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rodman with the big rejection. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Tip-off is next. A clever fake. Davis scores with a dunk. Fakes the shot. To the paint. Gasol just casually drops it in. And we're all tied up. Create space with the crossover. Fading from mid-range. Hits it. Blows by the D. Pump fakes. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Harden changes pace, steps back and shoots. Harden drains the three-pointer. Another lead change in this heated game. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Rises up with a rim-rattling dunk. And they take the lead. Fakes the shot. An open mid-range. It's in, but it might be a better option for Harden to shoot the three. A fadeaway jumper. The shot bounces off the rim. A clever pass. Wide open for a three. 3 points off the board. A failed drive attempt. Oh my goodness, what a move. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A contested shot. Whoa, great D. Excellent pass. A good look for three. Some tough luck there on the three. Just too quick for the defense. Leonard, quick hands on that strip. The defender cannot keep up. The defender is shaking off on that one. An open three on the way. Gasol. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. The floor is looking slippery out there. Goes for a fadeaway. The D was too tight on that shot. Throws down a ferocious slam. Double step back three from the pier. The shot is contested. That's a bad shot. Gasol throws the hammer down. Pulls up from mid-range. Off the mark on that one. A wide open shot. James Harden drains the J. Oh my goodness, what a move. I'm afraid that's it. Not too much of a chance now. Gasol with a well-timed pick with a hard strip. Fires away. Knocks down the three.
One, two, three, four.
Cut down. 4, 3, 2. Going for the dunk. Gasol with the heavy slam. One. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Makes a tough three. This one isn't over yet. Overtime is on the way. Okay, now, the opening tip. Uncontested three-pointer. What a beautiful three.
One, two, three, four.
Blows by the D. Double step back three from the pier. An open three on the way. That's just way too easy. Tie game. The pressure is on. What an incredible assist. Pump fakes. Shoots a fader. Secures the two-pointer. Harden with an unselfish play. Harden finding his rhythm. A missed attempt from three. No. A good look for three. That's just way too easy. Cannot shake off the defender. Fading from mid-range. Shot is good. Cut down. Watch out for the dunk. An explosive finish at the rim. 4, 3, 2. Gasol sets a solid screen, and that's it. The game is over. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. Both teams are ready to go. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Fakes it, didn't shoot, a clever fake. Uncontested three-pointer, 3 points off the board. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. Wow, that was way too easy. Wide open for a three. Drains the three-pointer. The defender is shaking off on that one. That shot was contested. A forced shot and missed. Create space with the crossover. A fadeaway jumper. Not a smart play. Fakes the shot. A clever fake. Driving for a layup. Rodman makes an easy basket. With an effortless dunk. Open look. They're struggling on the offensive end. Pump fakes, fakes it, McDaniels with a big time block. Watch out for the dunk. Leonard with the right attack. The game is tied. Pulls up from mid-range, sinks the basket. The defender cannot keep up. A clever fake. That's some solid defense. Pure dominance on display right there. It's a brand new ball game from now. Create space with the crossover. Fakes the shot. Pump fakes. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. A wide open shot. Knocks it down. Just denies the shot. Between the legs, step back three. That's too far out. Seth Curry hits it from the parking lot. To the paint, McDaniels with the heavy slam. Pump fakes. Quick McDaniels sends it away. An open mid-range. Hits it. Great defense. Rodman with the big rejection. I'm afraid time is not their friend right now. Shoots from way downtown. You won't be making that shot every day. Elevates. McDaniels. An explosive finish at the rim. That's a nice dish. A clever fake. Fakes the shot. Cut down. Shot clock winding down. 3, 2, 1. Fires away. And this one is in the books. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Excellent pass. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Open look. Shot is good. Some tight defense here. The defender is shaking off on that one. What an incredible assist. Blows by the D. Oh my goodness, what a move. Time is running out. Pump fakes. A wide open three. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. A big basket. They got the lead. The defender cannot keep up. An open three on the way. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. That player gives them the lead. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. A tough three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Not much time left now with the great anticipation. A successful contest by the defender. The defense was all over that shot. Oh my goodness, what a move. From right under the basket, Giannis lays it up and in. We're back to even now. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass with an effortless dunk. Gets the seal. A clever pass. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. A good look for three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Davis just casually drops it in. The 10 shot fires away. That's what happens when Thompson is left open. The defender is shaking off on that one. Wide open for a three. Knocks down the three. Blows by the D. Uncontested three-pointer. What a beautiful three. Cannot shake off the defender. Here comes the supermodel. Fakes the shot. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Secures the two-pointer. Setting a screen. Giannis running the pick and roll. An off-balance shot, no good. That's a nice dish. Cut down, 4, 3, sinks the basket. And that's it, the game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Gets a good look. Murray is always reliable from mid-range. Create space with the crossover. George setting the pick. The defender cannot keep up. Such a smart pass from Doncic. Shot clock about to expire. Shot is good. The game is tied. A failed drive attempt. Forced the opponent to stop. Great defense. Oh my goodness, what a move. That's a nice dish. Blows by the D. Create space with the crossover. Not much time left now. A tough shot. Nice D on that play. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Doncic finds the open man. A clever fake. Flawless. Scores with a dunk. That's some solid defense. Fakes the shot. A wide open shot. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. The defender is shaking off on that one. Blocks the shot. A wide open three. Murray knocks down the three. And they take the lead. The defender cannot keep up. The defender is shaking off on that one. A good look for three. That's just way too easy. That player gives them the lead. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A crafty double clutch. Too soft on the shot. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. That's a deep three. George! From way outside. I can't believe it. Some tight defense here. Tatum running the pick and roll. Going for the dunk. Tatum throws the hammer down. A clever pass. The defender cannot keep up. Rises up. George with the rack attack. That's some solid defense. Open look. Tatum hits it. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. An open mid-range. Doncic knocks it down. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Are you kidding me? That's just not fair. Wallace setting a screen. Such a smart pass from Doncic. No hesitation for that shot. George. 3 points off the board. Oh my goodness, what a move. Blue arrow out. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. Hangs and finishes. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. Wallace with the heavy slam. Zion setting the pick. Kinda forced that one. Whoa, great D. That's too far out. Punches. Spectacular shooting performance. Cut down. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that concludes our game. And there it is, a big win for them.